Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to OMSI 2. Today we're on Yorkshire Counties 3 with this absolutely fantastic Studio Polygon Volvo B10BLE. Now you will notice that this one is ever so slightly different. It's got some slightly funky LED lights. I don't know if we can we take those off? No, we can't take those covers off, unlike on the other versions. We've got some fog lights at the front here and we've got some revised tail lights at the back. Now this is the Transdev Spec. We're currently in the Blackburn bus company livery. You'll notice we've got some lovely gasket windows instead of the usual fixed. It's bonded windows, so they're different. They're circular at the edges. I can never remember which one's which. I'm sure that the fixed, yeah, these are bonded gasket, aren't they? Yeah. That's exactly what we're going with there. We've got some nice roof pods here, which do they open? I don't know if they open. Do they open in real life? I'm not too sure. But, oh, look, there we go. I think you've just hit your mirror on me, sir. Yeah, we are going to be on the route 17 through to the place. Not Chancet Wood. That's not the place, is it? Hang on, let's get our doodah up. Charter Road, not Chancet Wood. There we go. Now, this particular version, it's very dark inside, isn't it? It's a Transdev Spec, so it's one of the many specs that you can expect to find on this. Let's just get our lights on there. We've got a ticketer machine, which apparently the password has changed on that. Do we have that written down somewhere? I don't know. We'll wait for that to boot up. We've got lights all on inside. We've got these taller seats with the little headrests on the top. I've never really been a fan of these seats. I think it makes it look quite claustrophobic inside. Oh, you can tell the air's building up. We're off. We're up. Oh, well, do you know what? I think it'd be absolutely rude not to have a photograph of that. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful stuff. What about another... Just while the air's building up, of course, you understand. There we go. Right, okay, so... I'm hoping that I've not updated it since he said he'd changed the password. 9018. Unrecognised pin. Oh, flipping heck. What's the flipping pin now? Is it written somewhere? It's got to be written somewhere. It's not written anywhere. Christ alive. Not on there. No, usually they're just scribbled down in the bottom, aren't they? Will that work? No. What about you? Click you again. No, you're not having it, are you? Oh, for goodness sake, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. The ticket pin 9018. Yep, definitely not working. Right, I'll be back in a minute once I've found the pin out. Flipping heck. Turns out that it really does work a lot better when you actually put the correct one in. It was 9810, not 9018. But there we go. Right, so we're on the 17. We'll load all you up. I've still not managed to get this to actually sit straight. Apparently there is a way you can do it, but it always ends up kind of in the wrong place. So it's going to be wonky. You'll just have to kind of excuse the fact it's wonky. I've still not sussed it out, like I say. And where's our red text? There we go. The splendid red text. Got a nice destination on the top there, so 17. If you remember, this is the first route that we ever drove on Yorkshire Counties, so I thought it'd be suitable to come back and drive this again. Whether we've been green, cream, red or blue since 1929, we've been here for you. Oh, how very Transdev. Right, let's get some lights on there, just some side lights. There we go. Oh, hang on, no, that's headlights. Just side lights, lovely. Charter Road 17. Lovely. I thought they'd have had a white destination blank, to be perfectly honest with you, but obviously not. Right, off we go. Oh, it's got, of course, the newer sounding Volvo ping there. I need to adjust that steering wheel. A couple of you did ask how you do that. I shall show you how you do that in just a second. Right, let's get that there. So this is the 17 terminus. Is this where you're going to get on the bus, my love? Looks like it, doesn't it? Right, okie dokie. Ah, there we go, look at that. So, yeah, all you need to do to adjust it is you need to press this pedal down here with your mouse by clicking and dragging downwards, and then just above this little grey thing here, you can grab hold of the steering wheel and just move it up and down. I always personally like to have the steering wheel just touching the top of the speedo there. You see what I mean? The bottom bit of the steering wheel just touches the top of that. I think that's a nice place for the wheel. Look at that, and then it's not too much up here, but at the same time we can still see the wheel. Oh, I love it, I love it. Do you know what, this is just, without shadow of a doubt, this is the best bus. The best single decker. In fact, do you know what, no, we're going to go ahead, out on a limb, and say that this is the best bus currently available for OMSI. It is absolutely fantastic. I bet you cannot wait for the release date. I cannot either. Okay, yeah, fair dues, I've got it. But there are still little things that are edited on this. Let's just have a couple of little windows open there. That one, none on that. There we go, lovely. Yeah, this is still not the final version, so some things might be subject to change. We've done lots and lots and lots of beta testing. I have driven this hundreds of miles now and given my feedback, as have everyone else that's on the beta team. I'm sure you'll have seen some other YouTubers have been putting out videos. Obviously not as good as this one, of course, but yeah, my fellow YouTubers have also been at it, and I'm sure, well, from what I've seen, nobody's really had a bad word to say about it. I know that Insider Gamer was struggling with the rollerblind destinations. I'm not sure if he was aware that they weren't actually functioning yet, but it was certainly enjoyable to watch. That's why I always stick to my good old LED and flip dot destinations. I find them so much easier. But yeah, the roll blinds hopefully will be functional at some point in the not too distant future, and we'll be able to show you them. Right, let's go. So Route 17. Now, I don't particularly care for Transdev, it has to be said. Not because there's anything wrong with them, I just think everything is a bit in your face. It's very Jet 2, isn't it? You know, everything's very, like you know, it's all very kind of in your face, if you get what I mean. I've not really explained it at all, I've just said the same thing again, haven't I? But yeah, compared to, you know, I think that sometimes they lose sight of the fact that they're just running a bus company and it's not luxury limousines. But just my own personal opinion, I know amongst enthusiasts they are very popular, particularly given the fact that they do still have Volvo B10BLEs at the time of recording. People are very keen on that. Now, this particular version of the vehicle, PN02 HVJ, is a Volvo B10BLE, and it's with Transdev Blackburn Bus Company. It's with the Blackburn Bus Company, where I believe it's been for its whole life. It started off with the old, the usual headlights. Oh, hang on, there we go. Oh, that's not right. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't go to 1. That one does. That one does. That one does. They all work apart from adult single. That just stays on 0. That's useful. I shall tell Josh that when we next see each other. Oh, we're pulling out in front of this Prius. It is a really, really nice bus to drive on this route. I know a lot of people have suggested Yorkshire counties. They're like, come on, drive it on Yorkshire counties. And I haven't, have I, until now? But it really does suit the route. And if you listen on these cobbles, you can just hear the Volvo axle just rattling there. Common thing on Volvos in general. I was going to say B10BLEs, but they do it on Geminis, on B7 RLE Eclipses, Volvo B10s. It's just a Volvo thing, isn't it? That front axle rattles. Which can only mean it was actually designed to, as opposed to just a happy accident.
Great. Can I have a day pass, please?
Oh, hang on. Day pass. Yeah, lovely. I do find this cash tray a lot easier to work with than the one where you have to keep whizzing it in and out. I've probably mentioned that in a previous video.
Good day, driver.
Oh, we need another photo, but you're going to need a ticket, aren't you? Right, hang on. 50, 70, 80.
Good day, driver.
Oh, hang on. There we go. 350 return.
Hello there.
I should be playing this on Bus Company Simulator, shouldn't I? 2, 20, 70, 80. Lovely. Oh, hang on, a child ticket. Where's that? You're down there. Let's have another. Oh, I'm a bit of a sucker for these screenshots, you know. But doesn't it look good? I'm not a lover, like I say, of Transdev, but it really does suit this livery of the bus. Nobody coming over the bridge, so we'll just go for it. There we go. Just power on ahead. Oh, flipping heck, there's a lot of people. Excuse me. A lot of people getting on here, isn't there? Oh, hang on, we're up the curb. There we go, we're down off the curb there.
Oh, good day, driver. One day rider, one driver.
Right, okay. I do often struggle with keeping to time, but touch wood, we're doing alright so far, aren't we? We're ever so slightly behind schedule. Return, yep, 150, thank you, love.
Hello, mate. What?
Good day, driver.
Right, weekly ticket. Yeah, lovely. This is a good one with these weekly tickets. I should drive this on bus company sim more often, shouldn't I? 2, 50, 70, 80.
I'd like
Good
to
lord, how many of you are there? We're going to be full of standing
thank you
leaving
very
here.
much.
More people, flipping
Single,
heck.
please.
2, 50, 70, 80.
Dollar.
Right, there we go. Oh, there's someone else behind me. Oh, it's First South Yorkshire in their Sheffield blue and cream. Right, 17 goes straight on. I like how he's done the blue and cream for the 17, so you know that that is the first group route. Oh, this bit looks a bit barren, doesn't it, on the left here? Could do with a few flowers, maybe a bit of long grass. Like this, coming up. There we go. It's almost like he started off with the long grass and then kind of forgot halfway down. Oh, hang on. That was a 20 zone and I'm just blasting along at 30. Good lord. I'll be getting in trouble. The standard stopping bell there. I just love the sounds.
Good day, driver. Good day, driver.
I keep saying I just love and then something else because there's just so much of this bus that I just love. I really do.
Hi, handsome. Single, please.
I'm quite happy with just plodding up and down. I do need a good first Barbie livery for this though because as far as I'm aware the only first Barbie livery is the knackered spec. There's probably another spec that I've just missed. But yeah, the only first Barbie livery currently available is the knackered spec, which is like it's got some panels missing, you know, there's a bit, the willow leaf is absolutely knackered. But apart from that, you know, I would like a really nice Barbie livery for it, and to redo the AI lists with like first Barbie liveried. We could actually really make Yorkshire counties like Sheffield with the Eclipse 2s now in the Olympia livery, the B10s in the Barbie. We're going right here, aren't we? Yep. I think we are anyway. Let's... Yeah, there we go. There we go. "40 miles an hour, flipping out, we can get our foot down." I mean, this is your foot down. It's quite a sluggish, isn't it, really? Maybe it's actually not sluggish, though. Maybe it just behaves as it's meant to behave. Maybe all the other buses for this game are just too fast. I mean, from driving my own Eclipse, I realised that they're actually not as quick as a lot of the games make out. Oh, Olive Grove Bus Depot. I think he'd have done a lot better if he'd have named it something else, like Olive Oil Bus Depot, so you know it's not actually meant to be Olive Grove.
Single, please. Good day, driver.
Or Orchard Grove, you know, something similar, so we get that it's based on it, but like, not exactly the same. Although I know that they had a contract with First, didn't they, so maybe that was like one of the things that they had to call it that as like a little promo thing. Ooh, driving a Transdev bus on a first group route. Oh, it's criminal. Absolutely criminal, I tell you.
Morning, sweetie.
I do like this Route 17. It has to be said, it's either a toss-up between this, the 8 or the 9 for my favourite routes on this, on Yorkshire Counties 3. I do prefer this one. Like, those 3, sorry, out of them. This is how we end up late. Oh no, do you know what? We're actually making really good time, aren't we? Like, weirdly good time. Nobody to get off. I don't think I've actually been on a Yorkshire Counties route yet where I've, like, not had to just floor it everywhere, so it makes a nice change that we can plod. Straight over the middle of the roundabout, way up and down. Low bridge ahead, check bus height. Well, I think we'll be able to manage. If we could always manage on the with the Eclipse 3, I'm sure we'll be able to manage on this.
Ooh, give me a day rider, mate.
No, hang on a second, hang on. God, day rider's cheap compared to West Country. It's like £8.50. Oh yeah, we'll easily make it under there, won't we? I think we don't even need to go on the other side of the road, do we? Nah, easily made that, look. This round here is absolutely lovely, this kind of like little village feel. Really like this. I'm saying it like it's the first time I've ever driven this map, it's not. Oh, we're going to end up with a little bit of time sire, aren't we? Right, there we go. It could take nearly 3 minutes. We're 3 minutes early. How on earth have we done that? It could take nearly 3 minutes, though, to get them all loaded on, couldn't it?
Oh,
hello. Just a single, please, driver.
Right, hang on. You need a single. Yep.
No, thank you very much. Hello.
Hiya, driver.
No, not if you've all got passes. I thought you'd all be buying tickets.
Oh, hello.
Hang on, weekly ticket. Lovely. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Hello, lad. Oh,
Can I have a day pass, please, driver?
Ooh, that's exact change as well. Thanks, love.
Hello, mate. Single.
Oh, hang on.
Lovely. Cheers.
Lovely. Right. Okay. Shall we cheat by moving the time on 2 minutes? That'll do. Oh, and look at that. Move the time on 2 minutes and the traffic lights change straight away. That is what we wanted. Right, we'll just nip out here in front of everybody. Lovely. Foot down. Come on. Ooh, bit of a kick down as well. That is just what we wanted, isn't it? You've also got plenty of camera views to be going at. I think you can more or less be sat in most of the seats. Obviously, it's a lot better when you're using those cameras than when it's fully laden, because it don't really work when it's fully loaded, does it? You always just end up spawning inside someone else. Right, where we're going, it looks like we're going right here, so we'll just move across. Oh, and we've got the traffic lights. Look at that. Oh, hang on, what's happening? Who's going where? Oh, he's gone. Right, okay. That's fine. We don't have to move over. How long was he sat behind me for, though? With me just not noticing. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. I guess the roads are a little bit too smooth, aren't they? I'm not hearing that Volvo axle rattle as much as we usually do. Hey, where are we going here? Old Depot Road. I'm assuming there used to be a depot here then. There we go. Oh, and somebody wanted to get off as well. Oh yeah, they do. There we go. Perfect timing. Look at that. That is really good timing, isn't it? Excuse me. Somebody was also asking the other day how come I have an RTX 3080 Ti but still get lag on OMSI, and the answer to that, if you are watching, is it's just OMSI. The problem is it's still a 32-bit program, so even, you know, you could have the best processor in the, you know, in the entirety of existence and still get lag because the actual program can only handle so much. And it's a real shame that, like, we're never going to see a 64-bit OMSI, isn't it? Because it would just run so much smoother.
Hello there.
And you could potentially have better graphics as well.
Right, kid.
Hello there.
I've got so much to do today, so I'm going to need a day rider.
Oh, dear me. It does make me laugh, some of the voices on this. Right, let's have a look. So we're going round to the right here. It must be that long since I've driven this route. I genuinely don't remember it. Like, I remember bits of it, but like all this bit round here, I just don't remember driving round. Which I suppose is good, isn't it, really? And you're going left, that's fine, so we'll just whiz out here. Oh yeah, can you just not cross the road inside my bus, please, if it's all the same to you? Flipping heck. Yeah, I genuinely can't believe that we've not been on Yorkshire Counties on the Route 17 in so long. I usually drive the 8 and 9, don't I? Because I do like those routes, but this is just lovely. I'm actually, I was a little bit dubious when I started this, thinking, am I going to enjoy this? Would I prefer West Country? But actually, I am really, really enjoying this, and I hope you are too. It's a lovely little Sunday drive, isn't it? Except for the fact that this video is coming out on a Monday. But apart from that...
Hello. I'm seeing that. Thank you, driver.
Lovely. to the right here. See, I really do like the idea of a network of routes. You know, like, because this is a network of routes, isn't it? Like, there's so many different routes that go everywhere, but I'd like a map, excuse me, with a network of routes, but that all go from, like, a central bus station, so you always end up back at the same bus station, and, like, different variations of the same route. You know, like, when you look at Bradford, for instance, I mean, it's a very West Yorkshire thing, isn't it? Like, what I'm thinking of, like, you've got the Leeds Central Bus Station that not all the routes go from, but most of them do. You've got Bradford Bus Station, you've got Halifax, you've got Huddersfield, you know, and all the routes go from that kind of centralised zone and spread out in like a spider web. That's what I kind of like. I'd love a map like that. Scunthorpe's a very good example of that, to be perfectly honest with you, but the problem with Scunthorpe is you always end up for the first bit going the same way, and Scunthorpe is a little bit dated now, isn't it? I do like the updated Scunthorpe 2020.
Lovely. Cheers.
I love that, but I just find
Now then,
Scunthorpe...
lad. How's it going?
I don't know. It's unfair to say it's a bad map, because it's not a bad map, but perhaps I've
got
just
so
driven
much
it
to do
too
today.
much. You know what I mean?
Hey, Ryder. Thanks for that, though.
Perhaps I've literally just driven it too much. Hang on. You know, then sure, I'll press the button. Obviously didn't hold it down long enough. Oh, 14 and 15. That's a long route, isn't it? Are you going as well? I thought you would be. Oh, we've committed. Where's the next stop? Oh, it's all the way down here, isn't it? Oh, we're not actually that far away, because we go through Ingleborough and past the seafront, don't we? And then we go round the housing estate, don't we? And that is Chancet Wood. No, it's not. It's Thingy Lane. Where are we going? I can't remember. Where does this route go again? I'm determined to go to Chancet Wood, so maybe we need to drive Maybe we need to drive another route, don't we? That goes to Chancet Wood. Charter Road Estate, that's the one.
Hello there.
Right, let's pull into the bus lane on the left here. It's a really weird thing when you drive like a real bus for the first time, even when you're not like in service. It's just really weird, like bus lanes. The fact that you can use them because you're in a bus. It's very weird, unless it says local buses only, of which case you can't use them because it's for local buses. But yeah, when there's just a bus lane like that, when anyone can use it, it's just really weird because like you're expected to use it because you're in a bus. Very, very peculiar. Excuse me.
Hiya.
Right, are we having any
Hello, mate.
tickets?
Hello there. Single.
Good day,
please.
driver.
Thanks very much.
Good day, driver. Hello.
There we go. A lot of coinage there, wasn't there? That is one thing, if you look, all these, I think the Renown, because it's such a demanding bus, because there's that much of it, every time you kind of look away and look back, everything has to respawn. We're going. I don't think there's a tram coming, is there? It's to be up. There's not anyway after we've shot across there.
Hello there. Hello. Hiya.
Good day, driver. Good day, driver.
They get about, don't they, these passengers?
Hello, mate. What?
Pick all that change up. Yeah, you see what I mean? Everything's white and it has to just, all the textures have to load back in. I mean, I've got the 4GB patch. I wouldn't like to have a go at this without the 4GB patch. Oh, look at that, the heritage livery on the right there that we've just passed. I do really like the liveries on this. I think they've done such a good job, whoever did the liveries. I really do. The colours are just fantastic. I mean, I know that obviously that Yorkshire Terrier heritage livery is like from the first instalment of Yorkshire Counties, and obviously they've changed it as they've gone along, haven't they? So it's quite nice that he's used the heritage livery on the street deck as like as the first. You know what I mean? I think they should do something like that on West Country. You know, when it's West Country 3, the first livery for West Country version 1 should be, you know, they should use that as a heritage livery if they haven't already. And of course, if we're going along the seafront, if I just pause that for a second, look at that. It really is a good looking bus, isn't it? Can we have like a that? Oh, hang on, what's happened? Oh, hang on, I'm there we go. I've ruined everything. Let's just try again. Lovely. Right. Yeah, I broke it all. I pressed print screen and it started ended up trying to capture this. Oh, it was just a disaster. And of course, don't forget that this particular spec, the Transdev spec, there are different set vars as well, so you could still have this Transdev. Oh, hang on, there's a lot of people on board, isn't there? You could still have this Transdev spec without the new style headlights and tail lights. So you've still got like your Transdev Keighley, your Transdev Harrogates, all those where this bus did run. Your York and what was it? York and Country, York and County. That we used to have, all of those, you can still have that with the old style headlights. It's just all done through different set vars, so you will be able to have all your favourite Transdev specs. I personally like the green and blue when it was Keighley. You know, when they had it was like the circle, so it was blue at the back and green at the front. And I think, yeah, the Eclipses wore that, the mini pointed darts, all of those. There was also the shuttle that was gold and blue. I really, really liked that livery, and it was such a shame that they got rid of it. I really thought it suited the B10s. And the B7s, and the mini pointed darts. I mean, to be fair, this livery they've got at the moment is fairly simplistic, isn't it, really? You know, it's one colour, two colours, with a slant. You know, it's fairly simplistic, and I can't think that there'd be a bus out there that this wouldn't suit. I particularly like the two tones of blue. Somebody did actually ask me, is this, you know, what you based your logo off? And the answer is I don't know, because it wasn't me that designed it, it was Miles. So you'll have to ask Miles there if this was what the logo was based off. Somebody has also asked me if the logo was based off the HX Connect livery bus that I bought, 66780. Again, I don't think the answer is that, because the logo was designed before I announced I was buying it. So yeah, I'd imagine that that's not the case. But yeah, you'll have to ask Miles as to where the logo inspiration came from. Just have a, there we go, straight round look. Look at that. There's a lot of professionalism. I found it a lot easier not to clip the curbs since actually driving my Eclipse for real. It's much easier not to clip the curbs, because you kind of know when you turn in real life. Having said that, obviously the limitations of OMSI is, you know, sometimes the corners are a little bit tight for the buses, and of course the traffic doesn't always help. You end up just having a Mexican standoff with a Ford Focus. You're like, for goodness sake. There we go, let's just make sure we don't clip that VW. Oh, that Focus is trying to get past us. Sorry, love. Not really enough space, is there? Right, well, I think that we're actually coming up to Charter Road Estate Terminus, aren't we? This looks like the one, Charter Road. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that, because I certainly did. We're going to have a look at some more specs, hopefully, in the not too distant future. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any of that. If you have enjoyed today's video, do of course let me know in the comments what your, you know, what is your favourite spec that we've driven so far. What are you going to be driving? If you're going to be driving Transdev, what livery? What livery? I really would like to know what your thoughts are to this Transdev spec. And if you haven't already, do click that like button. It's always appreciated, because we do like that spec. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Okay, perhaps I like Transdev a little bit more than I said earlier. Perhaps I'm a secret Transdev fan, who knows. But there we go, yes, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.